Hi, friends, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching this. I have a few updates on a courthouse kidnapping and a couple other little fun things to talk about. This, so before when I had the overlays, it's because I was using Restream, and a couple months ago, I canceled my Restream subscription and switched to Opus Clip, which I'm really loving. But I'm going to be editing these with Filmora, so I'm trying to figure out the overlay ratio there still, and I haven't exactly gotten it right, but it's coming. Right now, there's not a lot to look at on the screen except me, so. But if there were, you would see a courthouse kidnapping across right here, www.acourthousekidnapping.com, because this video is going to be a little bit more geared towards that. We're going to talk about everything. So the last two videos that I did were for courthouse kidnapping specifically, were the NCI engineered reality scoring system videos in relation to our situation. And it was two parts, and they were both over an hour long because y'all know I'm chatty AF. And at the beginning of the first one, I had a 5-minute little portion where I had a Y-Files episode pulled up, and I was playing just this little 5-minute clip explaining what the NCI scoring system is, where it came from, et cetera, because AJ from Y-Files does it a lot better. I'm pretty sure he works with script. I do not. Like I said, and I've said this in my videos before, if you're looking for perfection, none of my videos are going to be the right ones for you, and I am sorry for that. But I'm an idiot and didn't realize that I guess these speakers are made to like delete background noise anyways, and I had no idea that either. I mean, I've been turning everything off for the last 2 years when I make a video because I can hear the hum. Like, I can hear people outside. I didn't realize that y'all couldn't hear them. So in that part one at the very beginning, it didn't pick it up, and it's just a 5 minutes of me just blank, like making a little commentary of something that y'all can't hear. So those videos for now, and I didn't realize this until the other day, and I was like, oh, so I'm still learning. You gotta bear with me. But that's why you can't find those videos now, because I haven't taken them down. I've just changed the privacy settings a little bit for now. But what I'm going to need to do is go in and clip that first one, clip the 5 minutes of weird silence of me out because you guys aren't hearing what I'm hearing, and actually go in and take a clip from that segment of that show and just put it in there digitally, which I should have just done it first, but I thought it would work. Anyways, to do that, I'm going to be emailing and just making sure that's okay and it's not against any copyright stuff, because you'll be seeing, it on your screen as well. But it's coming. And then I'm going to stitch them together, and it's going to be over 2 hours long, and bring your popcorn, I guess. It's eye-opening, and I'm so glad that I did it. It's going to be very powerful once it's all completed, because I'm going to put a couple of the promos that I've made at the beginning and end in the middle. I feel like this is going to be my first like big digital editing project, and I didn't even know I was about to take that on. So I am working on it. I'm gonna try to make it really cool. And I will let everyone know when that's going to be released too, once I make a little headway. What else? And after that, I am going to be going back to the Cult Thinking Bite model video for Courthouse Kidnapping 2. So once this one project is wrapped up, I'm going to move on to that. I've been thinking, okay, so if you haven't seen on my Facebook, I have launched a second website. I am getting back to coaching again after everything happened, and it's taken years of healing, years of my life, right? But I was a life coach before all of this, and it's always been my message to every client and every other human that you do have the power to control the destiny ahead of you. You have to take back the narrative. Sometimes things are going to get out of control because we live in a world full of 8 billion plus humans, and no human is perfect. So imagine all the imperfections that can happen on every side. And also, if we lived in a perfect world that didn't encompass greed and spite and lack of empathy, humanity, it wouldn't be like that. We wouldn't have the ups and downs in life, right? But we don't live in a perfect world. And nobody ever said life was going to be easy. And as you can tell, I am surrounded by pictures of my babies every day. They are part of me every day and will remain that way. But me getting back to my job is a way for me to take back a piece of my life and be the example. Practice what you preach. And that's exactly what I intend to do. So, just let everyone know. www.contextuallyhumancoaching is live and online. It's just 2 pages now. I'm going to be working on adding a lot more and building more pages. Remember, guys, I'm doing all of this just me with hardly any resources. And actually, you know what? I don't usually like to toot my own horn like this, but the progress that I've made in the last 2 years with acourthousekidnapping.com and Mona's Laws, and even that little YouTube channel, this one, you might be watching this on this one right now, with as limited resources as there have been available to me from the confines of this room, without even having a legal name for over a year, is pretty impressive. My daddy would be proud. And that warms my heart. I want to be an example that you don't have to just lay down and take it. It's so unfortunate that we live in a world, we have evolved to live in societies where greed and malice is rewarded as long as the smoke screen is thick enough, and programmed not to try to look through it. And that is such a difficult realization to come to. especially when you're a dreamer like I am and want to see the best in everyone, you know. So where am I at? Oh, I'm only at 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep them shorter. But yes, contextuallyhumancoaching.com is live. There's the front page, just a little general overview, prices, and then the other page is just the terms and conditions. Very minimal website for right now, but like I said, I'm adding a lot more. And if you're interested, anyone's interested, you can email contextuallyhumancoaching@gmail.com, which is what it says on the website. Also, if you're watching this on a Courthouse Kidnapping YouTube channel, I did start another vlog channel a little over a year ago. It's like a half vlogish, half coaching, a whole bunch of Jamie channel. And so I'll link that in the description if you're watching this on the Courthouse Kidnapping YouTube, and you should go subscribe there too. And if you have caught me on Facebook, don't forget to follow. So much coming up. I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for every living human and spirit watching over me. And I want to remind everyone to be grateful. Even at your lowest, look around you, look inside of you. There is something to be grateful for. You might have to dig. You might have to dig hard. But I promise you it's there. And when you find it, you grab it and you protect it with a pitchfork. And you don't lose your gratitude. Life isn't easy. Nobody ever said life was going to be easy. I'm so grateful for all of you who have followed me on this crazy, bizarre journey that isn't even close to over. I'm grateful for my babies. I'm grateful for our purpose here. And yeah, let's see. Did I get through everything? We talked about the BITE model. Yeah, we're going to talk about how cult-like thinking, the BITE model stands for behavior, information, thought, emotion. I feel like environment, but I guess environment would fall under information. Anyways, emotion. And it's basically just how brainwashing and manipulation can happen so easily under these conditions. Steve Hassan was the creator of this, I believe, or he was either the creator or he remodeled it after the original creator, because I think the first list was a lot longer. But like I said, I'm going to be working on that. You know, you guys, the fact that there are eye-opening things around me every single day, even though I am a little bit more isolated here. And I feel like for everyone keeping up with the Courthouse Kidnapping, the fact that it has taken me 3.5 years out of my profession to be able to heal enough to go back to work, I think says a lot for a future lawsuit, is all I'm saying. But we move forward for now. None of that's over here either. I am playing the long game. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe, stay warm, love each other, be grateful for everything. All of the tools inside of you that the universe gave you to fight through life with. A lot of coaching is just pointing that out to people, because sometimes other people can see virtues within you that you don't see, or that trauma, or just even a not so easy life, or even some not so nice people over time have blinded you of within yourself. It's all about looking in yourself as a human. Sometimes you need a little help. Sometimes you need a little nudge from someone, from a smiling face, to do that and help you do that. Just point out to you. That's all. Thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful for all of you. Look, my voice is already going. I put thank goodness this is a terrarium house because we had an extra humidifier that I was able to put over there, and it really has helped my voice. But this is actually the most I've spoken in probably since I did my last. But earlier, like the last month and a half, it's been even more difficult for me to do these videos because I will wake up without a voice altogether. It's really hard to speak. It has to do with my conditions. It has to do with CFS. I mean, it has to do with, I have fibro. It has to do with everything. And it just fucking is what it is. We adapt. But I did put a humidifier in here a couple nights ago, and I do feel like it's making a difference. So thank you guys all for being so supportive and just listening. That matters. You matter. I hope everyone has a beautiful week. It's Wednesday, so it's hump day. You take the rest of the week and you make it your bitch. Bye, guys.